All right, here we go. Today we're doing exponential growth and decay. They're going to be word problems, but I'm going to make it easy, help you understand it. So pull it away. Your phone, please. Here we go. What is the range of this relation? Now, is range X or Y? It is Y. Now, is that up and down or left and right? Up and down. So like this Y value is right here. Right here at 0, right? Okay, this point is Y value is at 1, 2, 3 below is -3, right? This point is right here at +1. And then this point up here on the y-axis is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good question. Yes, it does have to be in order from least to greatest when you do domain and range. Put the phone away. We all know it's there. Now, what's the smallest number? -3 on the bottom, then 0, then 1, then 6. Which is the best answer?
C.
C is correct. C. All right, it is C. Okay, let's see if y'all remember. Hey, if you need a warm-up sheet, they're over in the blue bin in the first folder.
Yeah.
If you need it like right now, you should go get that and put that illegal thing out of your hand in a bucket, in a bag, please. All right. Now, yesterday we did one just like this on number 2. And yesterday.
Just type it in Desmos.
Just type it in Desmos. If they give you an expression and they tell you what they equal, type it all into Desmos. Answer is given.
How do you type it into Desmos?
Worry about it, man. All right, here we go. A test. All right, so look at number 2. It says, and you can just type it in, right? Negative M.
I was trying that last video, like last night, yesterday, and it didn't work.
Okay, you type it in, no answer, but you got to type in what else does it say? It says m equals 8 and n equals -2. So you say, hey, m equals 8, n equals -2. And what pops up right here? The answer is -34.
Yes, sir.
Shoot. Yeah, it's in the question. All right. That's your warm-up. Let me zoom it out. So no one's gonna be like, oh no. Next Thursday when we have a test, right? Next Thursday. The fake incredulity, save it. All right, here we go. Let's get the notes.
No. Ah! What was that? That was too much. I have a test to study, bro. I don't have time to do.
You got time.
Wait, what we got next for English. Well, that's easy, bro. No, my test is about environmental science. Yo, I'm just gonna cheat, bro.
Whoa, recorded even? That's crazy. The student ID is 1. Okay.
Don't worry, sir. No cheating in class.
You just help other people to do that.
Other people.
Wait, what's in your left ear? That's crazy. Other people. Other people don't have headphones in their ear.
Which headphone?
Okay. Yeah, we don't want to be like stuffy about it, you know? That's good. No hoodie. You Texas state law, you know? Hoodies are gang affiliations or something like that. All right, ready? We're moving on to the notes. Notes.
I'm gonna act like
Okay, good. Now, exponential growth. Now, there's a ton of examples here. We're just going to do a couple because once you get the idea, you get the idea, right?
yeah, like once you get the tests, fail.
And some of y'all do. Here we go. Y equals A. Now, last time it was times B, but we're going to change that to 1 plus R to the power of T.
What is the R?
You know what? We're about to answer that question right now, you know?
think that R represents a.
A is the initial value. Whoops. Amount. A is amount, initial amount. R is the growth rate. There's the R. And the T, as you might imagine, is time.
Oh, well.
Now, whenever now, do you see all these examples are a bunch of words? You can be honest. Do word problems freak you out?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, don't be freaked out. I'm going to unfreak you out. Ready? I'm going to prevent you from freaking out. If it interests you.
Well,
all right, now, number one. It says the original value. The original. Let's underline that key word, original.
well, there is other words that also means the same as initial.
Yeah.
Initial, original.
Original sounds like an initial or starting amount, right? Initial, original value. It's $1,400. And then the value underline increases. This is why we know it's growth. Does everyone know growth increases? Right? I'll put a little growth on top of this. Growth. Now, here's where we gotta not goof up. 9%. Okay? I'll show you in a second. And then it says, use an exponential growth function to find the value of the investment after 25 years. It sounds like time. Right?
Yeah, we're failing this test, bro. And the value increases by 9 each year.
So you see A is the initial. A is 1,400. You see R is the rate that is growing or increasing, which is 9%. And you see the T is 25 years.
It's 225.
If you can just type it into Desmos, it'll just give you the answer. But you have to type it correctly. So off to the side here, we're going to put A-R-T. It's like a beautiful work of art. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, ha. 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 Hey, what's A going to be? What's the original value? 14 bands, my guy. All right. Now, this is where you got to do a little bit of teeny bit, squeeny bitty, a little bit of math, all right? Can y'all do math?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Check this out. 9%, right? 9%. Okay? Okay, kind of. So do y'all remember ever in your life taking a percentage and making it into a decimal by moving the decimal 2 to the left? Does that sound familiar at all? Okay, so percent does mean per divide, cent, 100, 9 divided by 100, whatever that decimal is. That's one way to do it. Here's the other way to do it, okay? It's 9%, so you move it 1, 2 decimal places over. It's 0.09. So whenever you have a percent, you move the decimal 1, 2 over, and then you got to put a 0 right here. So 9% means 0.09. Does that sound familiar? Put the phone away for the 5th time, 500th time, 50 millionth time. All right. Now what's T? How many years? 25 years. So let's go ahead and rewrite this equation. Y equals, now instead of A, I'm going to put 1,400. All right, parentheses, 1 plus R. Now this is where people mess up. You're not going to put 9, right? That's why we moved the decimal 2 to the left, and it's 0.09, okay? It is not that bad, okay?
No, it's pretty bad.
And then in the exponent, it's T, and the time is 25. A little 25 in the exponent. You know what I'm saying? Hey, off to the left, let's make a little note here. Move a decimal to. Did you accept it? Whoa. Whoa. All right. So, do you see how that worked? Bro, what? The three numbers are in there. The percentage, you got to move 2 to the left. You put it in there, and now we're going to plug it into decimals. Last step, okay? All right, here we go. Once I lock you down securely, you're good. 1400 parentheses 1 plus 0.09, and then you got to hit this button, A to the B, right here.
Hey, sir.
25.
When it's decreasing, does that plus sign turn into a negative?
Are we supposed to? What are we supposed
That's
to
the
do?
backside.
So when it's decreasing,
Yeah.
it's,
What are we supposed to
it's
do with
actually
that,
decreasing.
sir?
What? You're in around 2 decimal places because you're talking about money, okay?
So 30
Well, let's.
or
So $12,072.31 because this 2 makes the 1 stay the same. 12072.31.
So how many places do we need to move to the
2 places after the decimal. Okay. The value of the investment is $12,072 and
31 cents?
31 cents. Yes. Okay. Now I want you to notice it started at 1,400 and it ended up with 12,000. Okay. So hopefully in your life you will invest your money and you can make it
let's
grow.
hope we don't have the question.
All right, can we do another one a little bit faster here? So I'm going to write art again. Maybe don't we need to know the function first?
No.
Sorry, you're doing too much for that.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you need the function.
It was a joke.
Yo, I wrote it wrong. I wrote the.
No one laughed. All right, so let's read it. The cost of tuition is $12,000. Sounds like the original amount. Sounds like A. And it is increasing. Oh, that's growth, right? Increasing at a rate of 6%. That sounds like my R. Use an exponential function to find the tuition at the cost of 4 years. That sounds like T. ART. It's like artwork, my guy. So 12,000. Now, if the rate is 6%,
Move 2 decimals to the left.
you move the decimal 2 to the left, 0.06, and then you scratch out the percentage sign. We're writing this down. Okay. What's the time? 4
years.
No, 4 years. Can we write the equation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Y equals A, 12,000. 1 plus, not 6, 0.06
Hold your horses.
to the power of time, which is 4.
Why is it more easy for me? That's 2 units.
Because you're locked in now. All right. Don't write y equals, just write 12,000, parentheses 1 plus 0.06 to the power of 4.
That's gonna be 8.
So you want 8,000 and
Not
4
80.
years?
Well, it went from 12,000 to 15,000,
So
so
like, yeah,
about
almost 3,000.
made about 3,000 in 4 years just by investing.
That's a little bit. That's investment.
Well, investments are a slow growth, and it's if you spent it, you wouldn't have it. If you just kept it, it wouldn't get more. But if you invested,
No,
it pays off.
It's like increasing.
We're gonna flip it over and do that in just 1 second. 15,149.72. This 3 keeps it the same. 15,149.72. Well, that's why this one says growth on this side, and on the back it says decay, right? Okay, we've done 2 of these examples. That's it. Yeah, flip it over. Let's talk about decay. There's literally one difference. Instead of a plus sign,
Minus.
you're gonna have a minus sign. So when you read these, you got to figure out.
So it's gonna be 1 minus. So what difference does the 1 make?
One. So I know this is gonna sound weird. 1 is 100%.
1 and that.
Like 100 divided by 100 is 1. So like if you want to be like a math nerd with your friends, say I'm keeping it 1. Because that means 100%.
Yeah.
You know, and they'll be like, "What you mean?" And you say, "I just hit you with some valid truth, my guy."
Nice.
And then he'd be like,
So like,
"Quit saying words I don't know." And they'll get mad. But then you say, "Hey, chill out, man. We're trying to pass math class. We're trying to put our phones in our backpacks, you know? We ain't trying to watch Pokemon and NBA stuff on YouTube."
Well,
Whoa! Flip it over. All right.
So like, the minus
Literally, the only difference is a minus sign. Y equals a 1 minus r to the power of t. That's the only difference. Minus.
Well, I'm not actually present this, bro.
Ooh.
But like, I might actually keep it to 80, bro. No, to 57. But with this said, I'm gonna bump it up.
About 6, 7, you know.
No, but like, so like, the next test is all about this
This is part of it.
part of it.
I mean, like, remember last 2 days we were doing graphing?
Also, like, graphing in this.
Yeah, exponential stuff. All right, ready? The population of a town is decreasing at a rate. So decreasing, that's decay. At a rate, it literally says the word rate. That's the rate. In 2000, now this is not the number. This is telling you the year. In 2000, there were 1,300 people. That is the initial amount. You started with 1,300 people, I should say. Use an exponential function to find the population in 2008. This is not the time. Okay? So the time started in 2000.
So,
Oh,
wait, so it's gonna be 8 years from?
It,
Also, we need to
it is 8 years from 2000.
Yeah.
Like you take your end time minus your beginning time, you get 8 years. That's the time. Okay?
So like, we need to.
So art, right? Just a little bit of reading. Art A, my initial value amount is 1,300 people. My rate is not just 1. You take the 1% and you move it 2 to the left and it becomes 0.01. Scratch out the percentage. T, the time is not 2008. It's from 2000 to 2008, which is 8 years. So y equals a 1,300. And here's the big change. Minus. Why would I ever think it's minus? Because it says decrease. Okay. 1 minus. Decay, depreciate, decrease. Power of 8.
Yo, that's so easy.
Yes. Here we go. Yeah, don't forget. 1,300. 1 minus 0.01. You have a glare? All right, I got 1,199.568. Does that 8 make the 6 go up?
Yeah.
Yes, to 57. 1199.
We need to. Do we?
Well, instead of 56, that 8 made the 6 go up to 7. 6 rounds up
But
to
like,
7.
do we need?
If it's supposed to round up. All right. You got bills? Wake up! Please!
So can we have that 7?
What? I'm going to show you one more real quick. Real quick. Turbo mode. The value of a car is the initial amount. That's A. And the rate is 12%. And what does depreciate mean? Up or down? Down is negative, right? 10 years, that's my time. A to the R to the T, my guy. A is 18,000. R is 12%. Now, watch this. 1, 2, it's 0.12, okay?
1.
So Y equals A, 18,000. 1 minus 0.12. to the power of 10. $5,013.02 because it rounds up.
It rounds up.
5,013.02.
Oh, that 7 rounds up.
No, no.
Yeah, the 7 makes the 1 round up to 2.
So if it's a 6, would it round up?
Yes. 5, 6. Well,
No.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 will round up.
Oh, 4.
Now, you don't have to do all the notes, but if you wanted all the answers, I'll put them up here.
No, I'm not ready. I'm not
I'm
ready
just,
for
I'm
that.
just saying, if big if, okay?
I'm not ready for that.
So, what Simon, right?
I definitely have an assignment. I'm giving it to you early. If you want it, here it is.
Bro, that's hella easy. Like, not like for real, that's hella easy.
All right. There it is. Here we go.